Hello everyone, welcome to Simple Tasty Cooking. My name is Nazim and today we're going to show you how to cook a delicious lamb curry. So let's get started with the ingredients. First we have 800 grams of a leg of lamb which has been finely cut, washed and ready for marinating. Then we have half a cup coriander, 1 tablespoon ginger paste, 1 tablespoon garlic paste, 3 dry chilies, 2 cinnamon sticks, 4 cardamom pods, 3 cloves, 3 bay leaves, 1 tablespoon rapeseed oil, 3 green chilies and 1 medium onion measured up to 1 cup. Now for the spices, we will have 1 tablespoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of salt and 3 tablespoons of yogurt. First we add 1 tablespoon of ginger paste and 1 tablespoon of garlic paste to the lamb. Next we add 3 tablespoons of yogurt to the mix. Now we want to add 1 tablespoon of red chili powder. Add 1 tablespoon of coriander powder. Add 1 teaspoon of cumin powder. Add 1 teaspoon of salt. Now we want to add half a cup of coriander. Add 1 tablespoon of rapeseed oil. Now you want to mix everything together. Make sure the ingredients are fully mixed in with the lamb. We want to make sure that the lamb is fully covered with the marinade. At the cooker on a medium heat, add 5 tablespoons of rapeseed oil to a sauté pan. Now we want to add 4 cardamom pods, 2 sticks of cinnamon, 3 cloves, 3 bay leaves, and 3 dry chilies. Now we want to mix the herbs and chilies to release the flavor into the oil. Now we want to add 1 cup of onion into the pan. Stir the onions into the mixture. Keep stirring until the onions become golden brown. Once the onions become golden brown like this, we can add the marinated lamb to the pan. Now we want to keep the cooker on a medium heat, and we want to mix the lamb with all the other ingredients. After 5 minutes of cooking, you should see the water from the lamb being released like this. Now we want to cover up with a lid our pan, because we are waiting for all of the water from the lamb to be released into the pan. After 10 minutes has passed, it will look like this, where more water has been released. We are trying to dry the meat out so it can release its flavor into the pan. After a few more minutes of cooking, give the mixture a good mix. Now we want to put the saute pan lid back on. We have to leave the lid on until the water has dried up and we are left with oil from the meat. Now we can see here that the water has dried up and we are left with the oil from the meat. We can see that the meat oil has risen. At this stage we can now add 1 teaspoon of garam masala to the pan and mix it in with the lamb. Now we want to add 1 cup of water to the mix and then stir it up, mix it in. Make sure that the water is mixed in with the lamb well. Right now you're forming your curry, so the water is mixing with the flavor and forming your curry. Now turn the cooker down to a low heat. Put your saucepan lid back on. We will now leave it to cook for around 30 to 45 minutes. You should occasionally come and give it a stir during that time. After approximately 30 to 45 minutes, the lamb should become soft and it should look like this. At this stage we can add 3 green chilies and some coriander. Normally about a 1/4 cup coriander would do. Now we want to give everything a good mix. Now cover the pan and let it cook on a low heat for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we can now see that the lamb curry is now cooked and ready to be served. Now with our serving dish ready, we can now put our beautiful lamb curry into the serving dish. Now we can garnish the dish with some crispy fried onions. And we can garnish with some fresh coriander. To check that the meat has been cooked properly, we can take a piece and tear it up. The lamb meat should be soft, succulent and well cooked. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed that lamb curry recipe. Now if you want to get more curry from the dish, you can add say 100 milliliters of water to it and then mix it up, and that will give you more curry from the dish. Also, if you found the dish a bit too spicy, you can add say 100 ml of water or maybe more, mix it up, and then that should reduce the level of spiciness for you. Also, if you try this dish again, if you want to reduce the number of green chilies you're putting in, so we've used 3, but you can reduce the number of green chilies that you're using, and that will reduce the spiciness as well. If you have any comments or questions, then please leave them in the section below. We hope you've enjoyed this video, and if so, then please like, share and subscribe to our channel.